The Love Island Season 7 reunion hasn't even aired yet, and already the cast is tearing each other apart online. What should have been a moment to look back at summer romances has turned into a full-blown storm of shade, accusations, and suspicious relationships. From Ciara calling out Nick, to Huda being accused of getting iced out by the girls, to Jeremiah charging fans $100 to ask about someone he hasn't spoken to in months. The drama just won't stop. And then, just when you thought you knew who was safe, Vanna teased that karma finally caught up with her. So let's break down everything happening behind the scenes. Because if this is what's happening before the reunion airs, imagine what Monday's episode will actually show. Nick and Cierra once looked like one of the season's strongest couples. They closed things off in the villa and went exclusive. A big deal for Love Island. But Sierra's journey took a sudden, messy turn when old posts resurfaced of her using a racial slur. The backlash was instant, and production asked her to leave immediately. She wasn't even allowed to say goodbye. Nick, meanwhile, stayed in the villa and quickly turned his attention toward Alandria. The two built a strong connection, and they're still together today, stacking up brand deals and modeling work. But Ciara didn't take that lightly. Months later, she posted online, "Booked a flight after surviving the villain edit. And I didn't end up with the guy who never actually liked me and wanted my friend the entire time." The message was impossible to miss. She was talking about Nick. Nick finally addressed it in an interview with Keke Palmer. He admitted that Ciara's post didn't sit right with him. He claimed he had only spoken positively about her, even after she left, and that he never once trashed their relationship. In his words, he took it on the chin. But that post was the reason he never reached out to her again. The distance between them became permanent. But Ciara wasn't the only one raising eyebrows. Another islander was about to find herself at the center of a very different controversy. Rumors began swirling online that Huda was isolated by the girls in the villa, particularly Ciara, Alandria, and Shelley. Fans accused them of freezing her out of the group, if not outright bullying her. When asked about it, Nick admitted there was definitely a divide between Huda and the other girls. He didn't go as far as calling it bullying, but he acknowledged that she often felt pushed aside. The unfollowing drama didn't help. Both Shelley and Alandria stopped following Huda on Instagram, fueling speculation that tensions never ended with the show. While Nick claimed he remained cool with Huda and even follows her to this day, the situation left fans divided. Was Huda really mistreated, or was there more to the story than the cameras revealed? And just as fans debated that, things escalated again, this time with a moment so wild the reunion producers are saving it for the big screen. If there's one challenge guaranteed to spark drama on Love Island, it's the heart rate test. And this season, it was Huda who stole the spotlight, and not in a good way. During her performance, she allegedly licked Ace from the crotch upward, a move she'd already pulled on Chris and Jeremiah earlier in the season. Some viewers found it entertaining. Others thought she went way too far. Shell was furious, and fans have been split ever since. Did Huda cross a line, or was it just playful energy? The cast insists that we'll have to wait for the reunion to see the full footage, and the fact that producers are holding it back only makes it more explosive. But while Huda faced heat for her antics, Jeremiah was cooking up his own kind of drama, and fans weren't having it. Jeremiah recently announced a meet and greet at the Lola in Hoboken. The VIP tickets? $100, and what do fans get for that price? A photo, a handshake, and, according to the ad, the chance to ask him how Huda is doing. That detail set social media on fire. People were quick to point out that Jeremiah hasn't been with Huda in ages. She's moved on to multiple relationships since then. So why would fans pay money to ask him about her? The answer, according to many, was simple: clout. Fans accused Jeremiah of using Huda's name to sell tickets, trying to stay relevant long after his storyline ended. Some defended him, saying maybe the event organizers added it without his approval. But the damage was done. Jeremiah was trending, and not in the way he wanted. Meanwhile, the person at the center of all this, Huda herself, was making headlines with her brand new relationship. And if Jeremiah's move felt like clout chasing, Huda's situation might have been even messier. Fresh off the island, Huda was spotted hanging out with Louis from Perfect Match. Fans were shocked, but also excited. Louis was friends with Miguel from season 6, and many saw it as a good sign. Maybe Huda had finally found someone solid. But then the unfollow started. Miguel and several girls from season 6 stopped following Louis altogether. Instantly, speculation grew. Were they shading Huda? Did they not like her? Leah shut that down quickly. She went on TikTok to clarify. There is no beef. I wish Huda well. We unfollowed Louis for other reasons. She even added that she was rooting for Huda to shine as a fellow Middle Eastern woman. Then Miguel dropped the hammer. He called out Louis directly, accusing him of talking negatively about Miguel's relationship with Leah and hinting that Louis might be using Huda for clout. Miguel said he was disappointed, disgusted even, and wanted no part of it anymore. Despite all this, Huda wasn't backing down. Instead of pulling away, Huda doubled down. She and Louis went public, hard launching their relationship with vacation photos and red carpet appearances. On Instagram, Louis posted a picture of Huda holding his face in a serene location, making it clear they're together and unbothered. Fans are split. Some admire Huda for ignoring the noise and choosing her happiness. Others worry she's overlooking red flags, especially after Miguel's warning. But either way, Huda's name is once again dominating the conversation. And while the internet argued about her choices, another islander was quietly teasing that she too was about to get dragged into the chaos. Vanna seemed like one of the few people walking into the reunion with no baggage. She even joked on TikTok, "I'm the only one going in with no drama." But her caption told a different story. Or so I thought. Then she added another cryptic post. Nothing better than karma working its magic. What goes around comes around. Suddenly fans were asking, who betrayed her? What happened during filming? A teaser clip from the reunion added fuel to the fire. Jeremiah was caught saying, "Don't try to villainize that," clearly in the middle of an argument. Fans are guessing he clashed with Vanna, but nothing is confirmed yet. Strangely enough, after the reunion wrapped, Jeremiah was joking with Ace on TikTok, even using Ace's song. So maybe the drama wasn't as deep as it looked. But with the way these islanders spin their stories, you never really know. So here's where things stand. Ciara still throwing shade at Nick doubling down on his love for Alandria, Huda accused of being iced out while juggling a controversial new romance, Jeremiah mocked for clout chasing, and Vanna hinting at unexpected karma. If this is the drama that's spilling before the reunion even airs, Monday night could blow everything wide open. And the real question is, who will come out of the reunion stronger, and who's about to have their reputation torn apart? Because if Love Island has taught us anything, it's that no one's story stays quiet for long.